How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Off the Top with Eric Pearson Red. I am one of your hosts, Eric, and joining me tonight are.
Your boy P.
And your boy Red.
What's up, fellas? How's it going?
What's the fucking deal?
Going on.
Yeah, let's go around talk about like what we've been up to this week. What have you been watching? Any stuff you want to talk about? Who wants to go
Oh
first?
man. Well, I go first.
Go ahead.
I've been watching Dark Matter on Apple
Yeah.
TV.
You're telling us about that.
Not bad, bro. Not bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's slow as shit though. You know what I'm saying? I get it because it's a lot of traveling to all the multiverses, whatever is possible is gonna happen type of stuff.
Right.
And they finally got to the point where now they can navigate through it. You feel me? It's really on the whole thing is a drug that you take to like free your mind a little bit, but you also got to think about it at the same time. So if you say, I want to go to a world where my father is alive, boom, you can go there. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to be thinking like, it got to be free enough to be in the point where you can't say, I know I'm in a box inside my regular place and warehouse, because then you're going to stay there forever. So that's why I free it, but it also
Well,
kind of.
when you say stay there forever, like it could fuck up and like.
So like, okay, let's say if you don't take that drug, right?
Okay.
Your conscious mind will say, I know I'm at 8 Mile in Wyoming somewhere.
Right.
It'll never let you be able to travel to the alternate universes.
Okay.
So you take the drug to take that factor out so you won't notice it. You know what I'm saying? And then it lets your mind just fluidly wander, but you can't let it wander too fucking far because you're gonna be like, hey, it'll be crazy as hell if zombies was behind this though. And you open that bitch and zombies running from you. Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
So
I
stuff
can't
like
do that
that.
shit then. I'm an
Yeah,
overthinker.
and it overplay of your it plays off your emotions too.
Right.
When he got anxiety, it was like the world was crashing on him and it was waves everywhere.
Everything was going wrong. Yeah.
Yes, he opened the door. It was if the storms took over the planet and it was sea levels, 2,000 feet high. So it was pushing in waves and they almost drowned inside the box like that. They had to close the door and then it troop and then flashed them back out. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
kind of
you really
reminds
gotta be mindful.
that kind of reminds me of which Ghostbusters movie was it? Where they're like this like demon that they were fighting was like going to take shape of anything that they thought of. And so everyone's like, clear your mind. And then that's how we got the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, like, going through the streets like Godzilla. Like, because one of them was like, oh, I couldn't help it. That's just what I thought of. Right?
I did not think I forgot how that happened.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's
No, that
dope.
sounds good.
Dope.
I should definitely check that out. I never got into
It's a
the
good one.
Apple library of shows. I should probably check that out.
Yeah. But it is a villain though, right?
Okay.
The villain is, I want to have the perfect life. I feel like I fucked up. So I know somebody is out there married to the woman that I want to be married to. He
Like
goes
living
to
your
that
life.
universe, say, fuck you, you get out. Transported him randomly to somewhere else, and he out there living his life. And old boy is trying to find his way back to his rightful universe type stuff.
Damn, now that kind of sounds like Flash and Reverse Flash type shit. Like,
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of I like this. Like, there's a lot of different elements that I fuck with.
So yeah, man, and every universe got a random one. Like I might be a fucking murderer in this one, so I go to that one, and the police, FBI looking for me now. The next one I might be paralyzed, so when I walk, they be like, "Oh my gosh, it's a miracle!" But I'm about to leave again. You feel me? So it breaks. I probably died in this reality. So now you looking at me like God blessed me with seeing you again.
Yeah.
No, I'm about to leave. I broke your heart again. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Is
it's a lot.
Sorry, wrong door. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's where they got the idea from Jet Li to One.
Jet Li the One was good. That was good.
That was gonna be the movie I was gonna suggest next, but it's already too late now.
Oh no, you always can suggest that one. And other than that, I've been watching King of Tulsa and King of Jamestown. No, the Mayor of Jamestown.
Okay.
No, the Mayor of Kingstown. There we go.
Right.
Those are on what's that app? Paramount Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about like $4 now. They got a little special $4. But get the free one. and then cancel it after the first week. And then they're gonna give you a month for free, and you cancel that one. They're gonna say we really want you to stay. And they'll give you another extra month for free.
Big brain.
Yeah, that's what
Big
I've been
brain.
doing lately.
Yeah.
Now it's $4,
Can't
but
just
then,
use can't just use different emails.
bro, just do it twice. You ain't gotta worry about that. Just do it twice.
Mm.
You get two, basically 2.5 months for free.
But you can have a whole year if you got 4 emails.
Yeah, you're gonna rotate them, of course. But in the first aspect, just do that part straight.
Yeah,
Or
P, you're not using the
yeah,
email
yeah,
ticket. Like, come
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
No, no.
You be watching
I found the.
happy movies.
I
1, 2, 3, 4,
allegedly,
5.
yeah, I allegedly found something else that don't have pop-ups.
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
So
Man, YouTube is cracking down on that shit. That shit pisses me off. Like if you have an ad blocker, like they're forcing you, like the videos don't play. So you have to remove your ad blockers now on YouTube. And that
Damn.
fucking sucks. Cause I honestly like I don't watch too much television unless like there's a show that really fucking grabs me. So like
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube a ton, So
Mhm.
like when they started cracking out on the ad blockers, I was like, ah man, like this is the
uh,
90% of what I watch is YouTube.
I was gonna say another thing you can do if you watch it on your phone is when you scroll up. You know how they do like the little previews
Hmm.
of a video. You can watch the whole video with no ads. All you gotta do is hit the speaker button and watch the whole preview. Now, some people have a preview where it's muted, so you have to click on the video to hear it.
Mhm.
But a lot of people just have the preview and you just hover over it on your phone and it'll play the whole video and you don't have to do no ads.
See, mine's normally do it for like 30 seconds and then stop, like it times out.
Hmm.
I didn't know
That's
you
on.
could watch the
They do
whole.
that on my TV, but on my phone, watch the whole thing.
Okay,
Gotcha,
okay.
gotcha.
But if you really pissed off about the ads, just do the free ad blocker for 3 months. They normally let you get 3 months for free to that. And then, just let it ride out for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they trying to get your ass about a YouTube Plus bullshit.
Hmm.
YouTube Premium.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and, I forgot to mention too. I did watch Bad Boys, the new one.
Bad. What the fuck was it called?
I forgot.
Yeah,
Ride or
isn't the
Die.
fourth one?
It's called Ride or
Yeah.
Die.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I just saw that one.
Yeah, and everyone was like, how come they didn't just call it Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah, that would have been the better option.
Yeah.
I thought that was the last one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That would have been if they knew they was gonna make a 4, which they did. They should have just switched the titles over.
Yeah.
Mm.
Instead of using it for the third movie.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty solid movie.
Did you
though.
like it though?
Yeah.
We were just
I ain't
talking
gonna lie.
about Will Smith's like kind of re-emergence. Is it quality?
Uh, I think this movie was better for Martin Lawrence. I ain't gonna lie. Martin Lawrence stole the show every fucking time.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? It literally stole the show. He had they repeated part 3 again, the life death experience incident, but it was Martin Lawrence and he came out as you know what? I'm gonna free myself. I'm not gonna be an uptight guy anymore. I'm gonna live life. And
Right.
then he ended up being the Mike Lowry, the fast paced, the high octane type motherfucker.
Oh, like living life on the edge type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And
Mm.
then Mike went back. Like he went to the uptight one because now he's married. He's a married man now,
Mm.
and now he's, you already saw in the trailers, so I'm not doing a spoiler that it was him and his son, and all 3 of them on a run, and so now he's thinking about, oh, my son, oh, my wife, and it made him have panic attacks and shit like that. And I finally living this life, and I don't want to lose it right now and shit like that. So it's a role reversal, but it was done right.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. It sounds good. I love a
Yeah,
good summer action flick.
for sure. And they play. I'm gonna use the words right. Like, is it homage to the beginning ones, part 2, basically, with all the extra explosions and all the certain camera angles that they was using only in part 2. They really showed back out with that one. So I
Yeah,
was
that's
fucking
cool.
with it for that.
Yeah, the second one, Bad Boys 2, is I don't know about you guys. That's my favorite. Like that's the one
Yeah,
that's
hell
like,
yeah, hell yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of ones when we came out as teenagers, like actually knew what we
Hmm.
was watching at that point.
right.
And that's probably why they went back to that, to give you that same style, because they knew that was the one of the better ones.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
That's cool. Definitely check that out.
for sure.
All right. Yeah. What about you, P? What have you been watching? What have you been doing? What have you been playing? What have you been listening to? What's up?
I was watching Power the other day. That's my favorite show, man. Every time that shit come off, I be getting sad. I'm like, damn, I gotta wait another whole another
Mm-hmm.
week for this. But yeah, that's like the best show ever, man. Like that's goat tier. I finna say god tier. That's goat tier
Isn't
Great opening
shows.
show
isn't that
episode.
current season about to end soon? Like, aren't they like 2
No,
episodes
this one just
away?
started
Yeah, they
yesterday.
just started,
Oh,
but
it
they
just
gonna do
started.
like a little part 1 and a part 2, and the second part
Yeah,
come
what
out in
was it like?
September.
Was it book 2 or some shit?
Yeah,
So good.
But yeah, you
yeah.
fuck with the P. You like where it's going?
Well, it's just one episode, but since it's coming to a close, you know everything is like final, so you already know they better start taking off like major characters and stuff. Well, they did it in the last season, but they starting to take off
Mm-hmm.
major characters now.
They for
Right,
sure
right.
about to be murking some people.
And then it's kind of like one of those things where in Power, like yeah, they still like young adults, but it's not outlandish where they can't learn some stuff along the way. But it's some stuff like how the hell you get these Uzis and shit. But if you got a lot of money, obviously you're gonna have connections and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
the way they make Tyreek is like the biggest brain motherfucker for a 21 to 24-year-old ever. Like he outthink special agents. Like how the hell you do that?
Hmm.
Like, but I mean, obviously it's just a show, but that shit still.
I fuck with it though. I fuck with
It's
it.
not outlandish like some shows out here. Like, oh, you just the it ain't like Jedi where she just learned how to be the strongest motherfucker in the world after swinging a lightsaber twice. It ain't like
Mm-hmm.
one of those type shits. But
Yeah, you see the
yeah,
growth over time.
yeah, and then uh, some anime was I got reincarnated as a slime.
Okay.
That was it. Fourth season came out, and I think I'm on episode 7 or 8 right now. So yeah,
So
so
I can
just some
watch that.
animes, and then doing my little workout shit.
That's cool. That's
Down
cool.
42 pounds now in
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah. Did you
Congratulations.
fuck with
Congratulations.
Demon Slayer yet?
No, I ain't. I haven't been watching TV because it's either work, home, gym, baby.
No, that's
It's
just
just
one of the anime. So I was just saying, like, you know, that's the brand new season that came out. It's like
I
five
know I ain't had
episodes.
no time to watch it. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got other priorities. But reincarnated as slime, I watched that shit on Saturday.
Oh, that's the priority.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about you, E?
I've been catching up on a bunch of movies. I got injured, so I have nothing but time, like I was saying.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been catching up on a bunch of movies that we were talking about P and I last week about how we I hate that movies are coming to streaming services because it makes going to the theater like less of a priority for people. But
Mm-hmm.
I will watch these on streaming, so I'll admit that. I caught up on Godzilla -1 and Iron Claw, and yeah, both really good. Honestly, Iron Claw is probably one of the best movies I've seen this year. Like that, Zac
Wait,
Efron deserves some awards.
what is that on?
That is on Max. It's the A24 movie about the Von Erich wrestling family. Definitely check that out. Honestly, we were talking about this being Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
That is a movie that definitely you should watch if because that movie is one that is breaking the wheel of like just suck it up, man up type shit. Like it's definitely it's tough. It is a sad movie to watch, but it is very good. Like Zac Efron, like I
Okay.
said, deserves some award consideration for that.
Mhm.
And then Godzilla -1, that one won an Oscar, I think, for visual effects,
Mm.
not too long ago. And it's amazing because they only had like I want to say like $100 million. Actually, that might be high. I
Exactly.
know it's a significantly lower amount than some other Hollywood blockbuster movies out there.
Most of them be
And
like 200 million.
yeah, and like I want to say like they only had like a couple dozen people, like special effects artists, whereas other films have like entire departments, entire
Mm-hmm.
buildings of people doing it. And yeah, it holds up. Like it's a very good, it's a fun Godzilla movie. It, he's scary. It's not just oh look, it's Godzilla. We've seen this 100 times, out of Hollywood. But it's yeah, he's a force. It's a good movie. I recommend it. If you haven't watched it, this is the one that people were talking about for a long time, and yeah, it's good. I'm glad I watched it.
Oh. Is it better than versus Kong?
Oh yeah, honestly, like those are family oriented. I'll say like they're supposed to be fun
Okay.
for the family. Like they're like they're not supposed to be that serious or anything. But
Yeah.
this one is definitely more like grounded in reality, I'll say. Like it's placed in Japan at right after World War
Awesome.
II. You're seeing them rebuild, and then Godzilla
Mm.
happens. But yeah, it's good. Definitely check it out.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Uh, so yeah, guys, we are going to start this off. We pretty much this is just a for everyone listening at home, watching at home. This is a gaming movie episode. So like not too much going on in the world for us to really talk about, unless you guys really want to hear about the Team America beating Pakistan in cricket.
Mm.
Okay.
The dream.
Yeah,
I was going to say the Trump situation, but obviously that's a touchy subject.
Yeah,
But
and I mean it's still ongoing. Like that was
Yeah.
just a conviction. There's no verdict yet on
Okay.
an actual sentencing or anything yet. So yeah, fuck him in my
One news
opinion.
things I want to throw out in there though.
Yeah.
The singer of the dream, I think he just
Ooh.
them cases. That sex
Yeah.
trafficking
A
case.
little freaky. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
freaky motherfucker. Bro,
This
what
is
the fuck is going on with them people?
this has definitely been like a Me Too movement of the hip hop world like, this past year.
Yeah.
Cat Williams was right on the money
He
when he said that
was. It's
shit.
gonna be coming out. This year is gonna expose everybody, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding. You got all this money. Why is everybody into sex trafficking?
I don't know.
just
Is
power.
yeah, like I want that thrill? Is it that? Like I
Yeah.
had everything handed to me for so long. I want to take it now. I want to fight back with it. Like that's odd to me, bro.
It's like I already have 10 Lamborghinis. Let's buy people.
Yeah.
Like that's the next level. Like it's
Will
yeah.
Smith might be in the next one because he literally said this. Not gonna lie, he said life get dull after you buy every single thing you ever wanted, and that's where I'm at right now. I have everything. There's nothing more I can want, and that's when he went skydiving and doing all the extra shit. Hopefully, he keep it there. You know what I'm saying? Do not get in that P Diddy box.
Okay, so hopefully he doesn't do illegal shit.
Yeah, please stay in your zone, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Please.
Just start financing the movies, like
Exactly.
yeah, start betting
Make a
on that.
studio.
Yeah, the Dream one, yeah, I did hear about that, and a lot of the Beyonce fans were upset, because like we were talking about this, like all these big fan bases, like when news like that comes out, either you got half the fan base ignoring it, saying, "Oh, that's not real," and then the
Mm-hmm.
other half of the fan base saying, "Oh, cancel him, get him out of here, never work with Beyonce ever again," type shit.
Bro, canceling is quick.
Yeah.
They're trying to cancel Eminem again.
Yeah, we talked about that. We
Let's
talked
see how
about
far that go.
No,
How you
bro.
gonna cancel the uncancelable? Like he don't give a fuck at this point.
Yeah.
He's
I
already
literally,
out. He already a foot out the door. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I
Did you guys
just watched the video like that. Hold on, my brother called.
did you guys hear about the Michigan Central Station opening back up at Detroit? Yeah,
Yeah.
he produced the concert for that.
Man, I didn't even know that shit was happening, dog. When I seen that shit on the news, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like,
Yeah. Yeah, they had big acts. You had Diana Ross, you had Jack White, Eminem came out and performed Houdini for the first time. He did like 4 songs, and yeah, it was cool. Like it's cool seeing Corktown. People don't really talk about it because a lot of the buildings got demolished around there. It's mostly parking spaces, but it's cool seeing that because that's just going to bring more businesses and people to that area. So
And you said he was over the whole thing, like he orchestrated all of that.
he was a producer. Yeah, he produced the whole thing. I think he brought in Jelly Roll, which he's really popular now. I don't know if you guys know who that is. But yeah, he came in, performed with them, and he finished out the show, and it was cool. It was cool seeing. I didn't realize that they were the day after that they were streaming it on like Peacock. You could watch it there, I think.
So was this
yeah.
like already out in the news saying, "Hey, this event about to happen," or was it kind of like?
Yeah. Are you asking like how did you not hear about this? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was in the news. It was in the news,
bro. I'll be on Instagram all the fucking time, and I ain't seen not one shit said, "Hey, this is about to happen tonight." I follow the Metro Detroit news on Instagram. That shit ain't. I mean, unless it's literally on TV because I don't watch it.
Yeah, one of my coworkers performed. They had to sign an NDA that they couldn't talk about it. That it was gonna be Eminem, Big Sean, the football dude, Golf.
Yeah, I think Barry Sanders showed up too. Like a
Yeah,
lot of
Man.
Detroit representation. Yeah.
and there was a few people from the Southwest, like this one dude, this band 5 or something. She said Common was there.
Yeah, he came out with LeBron. I remember seeing
Yep,
that.
yep.
I'm fucking with you, P. He wasn't there.
Man, if I would have said that, I'd be like, "Hey, man,
No, but it
I'd
was
have
cool.
been
It
fucking
was
hurt."
cool.
Hmm.
It was cool seeing people get excited for something like that. Because I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like a award show or anything. It's sort of them reopening a building that they renovated. That's it. It's not anything crazier than that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
But yeah, I heard people saying like it'd be cool the setup around it for that show, and because I think there was like 20,000 people that showed up. They were
Yep,
saying,
it was a
20K.
free event.
I think I think there was a limit. You had to pay. I think I'm not 100% on that, but people were
It was a
saying
couple
I could
dollars.
see that being like a future like venue for other outdoor events and concerts because it looked really good. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, cool to see that.
Well, it's good that Detroit getting some stuff from the actual stars that are from here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
if they don't show us attention, who is? So,
Exactly. And then old boy showed up, the wolf from Twilight. He got chunky. He stopped
Yeah,
acting.
hold on. No, I know Taylor Lautner. That's it.
Yeah, he showed up.
he
Yeah,
from Detroit?
No, his wife is, or she
he,
like from like Grand Rapids or something.
I
Ah,
think
okay.
he's from Michigan too, though. I don't know
Okay,
where,
okay, cool,
but yeah,
cool.
he's from Michigan.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing like last year when you would see like the famous faces at like the big games, and you see like supermodels and movie stars for like San Francisco, and then we had
Hmm.
fucking Taylor Lautner in a Detroit Lions jersey. That was it. Like that was our guy.
Man,
Damn.
we could have did better than that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
That's
but yeah,
good.
cool to see. So we're gonna move on. Last episode, James, you weren't here for it, but we got into the Summer Games Showcase or Summer Games Fest, which is still going on. I think it's going on until Monday. We still have a presentation from Ubisoft, and I think Nintendo is still going. I'm not sure.
Mm.
But yeah, today we had the big. A lot of people were looking forward to Xboxes because it seemed like it was going to be the largest, and I'm there's a couple channels that I follow. I'm seeing them react to it, and they're saying that it was a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best Xbox presentations they've had in a long time.
Mm.
Probably one of the best Xbox has ever done outright. Um, so yeah, like we made some predictions last episode. Not surprisingly, probably 2/3 of them did not go through, but some of them did. So we're going to talk about the stuff that they showed off, and if stop me, I'm going to list off a couple. Actually, no, I'll show it to you guys. This is coming from the Xbox official website. A lot of these games are going to be available also on PlayStation, James, so don't worry
Okay,
there. But then again,
okay.
you also have an Xbox too. So what am
I
I
do
what am I tripping about?
collecting this dust, but it's there.
You gotta polish it off.
Does it say last visited or last played
I,
390 days
I
ago?
want to say it's like 300
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I got to be honest, they showed a campaign trailer. This thing looks polished as fuck.
Thank you.
And
I've been waiting years for this.
they spent a long time on the campaign trailer, which tells me that they are
Yeah, it was like
full in on
16
the
minutes.
they're full in on the campaign now. Like it's no longer going to
Hmm.
be. I doubt the next one they're going to be like, all right, no campaign for the next one. It's like no, like
Yeah.
they're back in on the big Hollywood stories, and
Hmm.
it looks sick, look cool.
The movement was
Oh my!
Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on, no,
uni
no.
movement.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Omni
So
movement. Yeah.
yeah, you can sprint in all directions, omnidirectional sprint,
Ooh.
and yeah, it looks sick.
And then that on the ground, but it can also look like that and
Like roll
that.
over, yeah. All right, moving on to the Doom Dark Ages. This one looks absolutely sick. It is Doom guy, but he has got a fucking chainsaw shield and a
Mm-hmm.
gun that grinds up skulls and uses it as like shotgun pellets. It looks insane. It looks
What?
clean as hell too. But yeah, that one was a big one for a lot of people.
I was always scared to play Doom.
That game is just over the top, and they know
Yeah,
it's over the top, so they just don't. They just play into that.
yeah.
Okay.
It used to be much more horror. Like I was like 2008 is when they had a realistic one that was more
Hmm.
horror. These ones are more arcadey, like a lot of
Yeah.
Okay.
shit going on at once. Yeah, so Fable had another trailer. No gameplay yet, but it looked really solid. Again, this
It,
one is 2025.
yeah, that shit is literally just an interview, and then they just
Mm,
show the girl walking around.
yeah, more
They always did
cinematic.
that with Fables. It'd be like the sunset Oh, looking at this
No, there's
wall.
actually a person sitting in the chair talking to an interviewer, and
Yeah,
then it'll go to another person. Cause I seen two
Oh, fuck
separate.
no.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's how
literally just
that's how the reveal trailer was too. They had like
yeah,
Richard Ayoade just sitting talking to the camera.
yeah. So there's still no gameplay of it, but we
Okay.
know it's a female lead though.
Yeah. E-Day, which is no one knew this game was even being made. This is going to be Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago on E-Day, so it's going to be a prequel of the first Gears game. And everyone was assuming, oh, Gears 6 is going to be the next one. Nope, they're going back, and then Gears 6 is also happening later down the road. But this
Didn't
game,
we just have this talk, bro? About stories that keep going back every time?
yeah. But I got to be honest, this was like me and Pete were talking about how we wish Gears went back to the more horror side, like actually
Mm-hmm.
tough, not just mowing
Hmm.
down hundreds of enemies like it's nothing. This trailer captured that. Like you see,
Yeah,
like
he got his ass whooped. I was
yeah,
like, God
he's
damn, fight back.
he, he's he's fighting one locust, and he's scared. Like he thinks he's about to fucking die. And I hope that that little taste of what we got in the trailer is what the whole gameplay is like. I
Because he's
hope
not
it's
a
tough.
seasoned professional now.
He
Yeah,
don't know
no
how to do it
veteran
yet.
shit.
I
Yeah,
got you.
'Cause I was
yeah,
like,
but
why don't you just use a chainsaw gun? And he had the blade, but it was just a straight blade.
yeah, they didn't have the chainsaw lancers
It
then.
wasn't in
'Cause I was like,
development
damn,
yet.
what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
I said that I was like, dog, this got to be a prequel. When I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, there you go.
yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
looks sick.
I
Not gonna
remember that
lie.
soul patch. I was like, hey, that's old dude. I
Yeah,
skipped this one. I ain't care about Indiana
yeah,
Jones.
we got a trailer for this one. They showed it was mostly a cinematic, and I honestly I think it was more for people to see like, all right, this is what the tone is going to be. It captures the tone of the Indiana Jones movies, like the
Mm-hmm.
comedy kind of slapstick while having the more adventure side going on. So I
Yeah.
mean, like, did this do anything for me? No, but I understand people like Indiana Jones, so this is what they're trying to be like the Uncharted series. This is
Yeah,
But
what they want.
I often say
is
it remind me of
Indiana
a
oh,
male version of Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it looked like.
ah do you really think the Indiana crowd is buying Xboxes and stuff like that?
I don't think it's I no, I don't think Indiana Jones warrants itself being that big of a marquee franchise. But I think there are people that are disappointed in the past Tomb Raider games. Are they decent? Yeah, but they kind of fucked over the crowd with like microtransactions. Uncharted's done. They're not making those movies or those games anymore.
For
So I
sure.
mean, if you're going to have a fun action adventure type game with an IP that already exists, you're kind of better off starting with one that's already established in Indiana Jones. So I get
Okay.
it, but it's not. Yeah, I agree. This is like people that like the Indiana Jones movies are not buying a console to play this game.
That's literally what I thought of.
Yeah, but if you are a fan of the Indiana Jones movies and you already have a console, you're definitely gonna check this out. Yeah,
Okay.
this was the big shocker. P, you called this. This is what you wanted to see.
Yeah,
Yeah, they announced this a couple years ago, and this is our first look at actual gameplay. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
we said Mirror's Edge with a little bit of Splinter Cell kind of espionage gadgets. It looks really good, like
yeah, it's
a
more than I thought it
futuristic
was gonna
game.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
are,
because
are,
her
are
parkour,
you
and
gonna
I was
play this,
like,
P?
yeah, more than
Yeah, for
likely,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably play the other ones to see if the story tie in, but this, I don't know. She looked different, so I don't
yeah.
know if this is the same person though. Unless it's like a prequel, like everything else.
Yeah, there is. She reminds me of an actor. I'm trying to remember her fucking name. There's an actress that actually looks like her, and I'm wondering if they actually used her model. Yeah, this is one from what's the dev Compulsion Games, South of Midnight. It kind of has a cool art style in my opinion. It's based in the South. I actually like this one.
Oh, this the
Uh,
one with the voodoo?
yeah, yeah, yeah. They showed like one little like 3-minute clip of actual mission gameplay.
Hmm.
It wasn't entirely fleshed out. I think they just made that for the showcase.
Okay.
But it looks cool. Like definitely like southern vibes. You know, like it looks
Yeah.
looks cool. Like I'm gonna check this out.
Louisiana, baby.
State of Decay 3, another shocker, but also another trailer. No gameplay, no official
Mm.
Yeah,
date
we
yet.
caught
I
this
don't
one
think.
too.
Or did they give a date for this one?
Yeah, it was in October.
October.
This
Yeah.
year?
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, 'cause I wrote it down.
okay. But yeah, the trailer looked cool. Honestly, they showed in the trailer basically 4 different people out in the world, and then one person gets pinned down and calls for help. and then the other people come and help her. One of them dies, but they end up saving her and getting out of there. That made me
I was
think
gonna
like,
say
oh
I think some of it was some gameplay when they were shooting, like the over the shoulder
yeah,
shot.
that may have been it. But yeah, there was no HUD or anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh shit! Like, are they turning this game into a massive online multiplayer where you're
Like
just gonna have
like
where you're good?
76.
Yeah, or like DayZ, where you're gonna have open
Mm-hmm.
servers and then put like 30 people in one area, and then they can work together if they want.
That's
Um,
dope.
no, it's not confirmed. But when I saw that, I was like, is that what they're heading towards? You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, but there's no confirmation one way or the other. But it looks cool.
Mm.
I love. We all love zombie games on this panel. You know.
And then
For
if they
sure.
do that, then that'd be really good. Only because you're not that overpowered person that could just do a whole civilization by yourself.
Facts.
You need
Right.
help
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you can
you
get
Yeah.
need.
overrun like they just showed.
Okay, these are world premieres from third party, so these aren't exclusive to Xbox. Assassin's
That
Creed
one coming out in
Shadows.
November.
Yeah, they showed this off. They showed a lot of gameplay with the female character. I can't remember what her name is, and
Is
I
that a
call
black man and a woman?
yeah,
Oh, so no, that's literally
and
what people been doing.
right, and I want to say I did call out that Yasuke was going to be the brawler. Like he definitely was
Yeah, of course, his big
tanking
ass.
dudes. Yeah, but yeah, they showed a lot of gameplay with her sneaking around, and it was cool. I'm sure it's not fully polished yet. I'm sure they're going to add a couple more months to do that. But
Hmm.
yeah, looks good. I was already excited for this game. This didn't excite me more. I just no, I want it. I'm already there. You
I'm
know.
just glad a lot
That's
of these
good.
games coming out for Game Pass. You ain't got to buy it separately for it to go on Game Pass 6 months from when it released.
Yeah,
And all the hype gonna be diet.
these ones aren't going to be on Game Pass. Like these ones following up these world premieres and partner games. These are third party, so these ones you'll still have to buy. This one actually looks really fucking clean. Expedition 33.
Yeah, I seen that.
Basically
Yeah, that look good.
the trailer shows the premise being that there is an entity that she paints a number, and whatever number she paints, the people that are that age die. So
Damn.
in the trailer she writes 34, and then people like just disappear, and then she's about to write 33. So this being the 33rd expedition, like you and a bunch of party members are going to travel to find this entity to kill her so that she can stop killing people.
Yes, kill this hoe.
It's a stunning trailer. It looks fucking beautiful. Like it honestly reminded me of like a JRPG Final Fantasy type, but more
Hey,
Western.
exactly what I was going to say. The fighting style is like that, but you can actually do combos in between.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It definitely interesting. I like this is probably the one that this is one that they reveal. They we've never heard about this one before, but this is the one that piqued my interest probably the most of the ones they showed. Souls Light, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. This one actually looks pretty cool, and I'm not a Souls Light guy. Like I don't like the Soulsborne games or anything like that.
You
But
don't
yeah,
like those?
no, I've never been one that is going to learn an enemy's attacks and die 12 times before I can beat them. That
I give you that.
I
give you
got shit
that.
to do with my time, you know.
Man.
But I gotta say the combat on this one looks sick. Like you're basically dual wielding a sword with a flintlock pistol. It looked pretty cool. And then you also have like this companion animal slash god thing that helps you and like will boost your attacks and shit. Like the animation looked really cool on that one. They announced this new multiplayer game coming out on the heels of X Defiance, Frag Punk, and I gotta say, there's a mechanic in this game that I fuck with. Uh,
What's the
Basically,
mechanic?
you get random cards throughout, and the random cards have different attributes that help you. So you can. They showed one card was the big head card, and if you activate it, all your enemies' heads become larger, a la GoldenEye
Ah,
007. You know,
yeah.
making headshots easier. You know, or there was another one that made your bullet activate like a chain attack. So if there was a bunch of enemies near the enemy you shot with that bullet, they would all be hit with damage. You know, so like I could see this being a fun time. You
I
know,
like this.
are you checking it
I
out right
just
now?
saw him. I just saw him break the card, and it made
Yeah,
all the grass grow around him, and he ducked in it, and he
yeah,
popped out. That's nice. That's a good little spin to the shit.
yeah. But yeah, this one looks really cool. I can see this being a fun alternative to a sweaty Call of Duty match. Like, ooh,
Man, calm down.
yeah,
Sometime.
yeah.
What was that one game that we was playing that had a tank and you got the assault person? It was like,
Overwatch.
yeah, that's what it kind of reminded me of, more cartoony
Yeah,
Overwatch.
yeah.
Hmm.
I dig it. There's a place for it. Like Uh, I like this angle. I like the different buffs and stuff. I feel like it could be a fun time.
Yeah.
It should be a chill game where you just turn it on and just play.
Yeah, just a couple matches. This one looks fun from the Life is Strange people. Double exposure.
Yeah, that's
Basically, do you have anything to say about this one, P?
I was gonna say I like the Life is Strange franchise, so I played
Mm.
all of them. So this probably be something I play.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
basically the premise that they showed off in the trailer is basically you play a character whose friend dies, and then you are able to hear her still. So you are able to go to a different reality where she's still alive, and in that reality you can find clues and try to prevent her death. So
It's
it
like the
looks like
butterfly effect almost.
yeah, I feel like this is definitely going to be one that makes me cry a lot. Like there's no way this game is not sad at one point.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
yeah, it looked good. I'm looking forward to it. All
I'm
right.
okay.
This was
Look,
the one I was excited for. I
Yeah,
seen this house.
of
I
course,
thought of
yeah,
James instantly.
Metal Gear
of
Solid
course.
Delta, Snake Eater. The I don't know if you guys if you noticed this, P, but in the trailer, a lot of the dialogue is literally cut from the old game. So literally, the animations, like the world, is completely new, revamped for next gen, but they're keeping the dialogue from the old games. Like no new voice
Mm.
actors. They're trying to keep that as original as possible. I thought that was really cool touch.
This is where I think they got that Omni movement because you know how he be aiming and shit. This
Yes,
is where they
he was
got that from.
always like that. He
Mm,
was always like that.
yeah. Yeah, I think we've talked about the Metal Gear Solid franchise before. I'm not a Metal Gear guy, but this trailer made me, oh, I might hop in and try this.
I'm the biggest fan, bro. I bought every single game. I played every single game. Brother, son, bro. I literally got a fucking Wii from my friend house just to buy this game and play the Wii version. This game is nice. It's beautiful. It's always been so beautiful, but now it's just like
What
up
was
there
the name of
some
that
more.
one title with the enemies having the little red crystals? It was a free to play.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's not Extraction, but yeah, it was a survival one, like a horde mode type of game, if I remember
Hmm.
right. Again, that one is after Hideo Kojima left, and it was Konami just trying
Oh,
to,
with the zombies and stuff, right?
yeah,
Yeah, the red crystals.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I did not touch that.
Like
Once
you
he
could
left, I
sneak
was
up on
done.
somebody and then parachute them and they become your
yeah,
teammate or some shit.
Oh
yeah.
no, no, no. That's part
That's Phantom Pain,
six.
isn't it?
Yeah, Phantom Pain. Yeah.
That's on part. That's on another one too. That free to play. You can capture people.
I don't know.
You
Yeah,
right,
you
you
just stick a little
can.
belt balloon on their belt and they shoot them up in the air.
Hmm,
And then automatically become a part of your army. I get what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now.
I mean,
yeah,
it's the same mechanic. It was like the same world, but the free to play was more just collecting shit.
yeah. The one you're talking about, I do know that it was a cash grab from Konami to hurry up and get the Kojima fans to buy one last game because he wasn't going to make any more Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Mixtape. This one looks fun. This is probably the one that I thought I want to play the most. It's
It's
just
like
nine.
skate.
No, it's a '90s vibe slice of life game. It looks fun. It looks like a movie, honestly.
Hmm.
There wasn't much in terms of gameplay really. And then these are updates of ones that are already around. Fallout 76 got a good one. They're expanding that map. There's 17 million players since the show came out, which is huge. So they're expanding the already existing map to add like a new town, city type thing.
Cool.
And the big announcement there was that at the beginning of 2025, you will be able to create a character that is a ghoul. You'll be able to play as a ghoul now.
Mm. So
Sea
that
of
mean I don't die?
Thieves, huh?
That mean I don't die?
I'm assuming you don't die from radiation if you're a ghoul,
Okay.
but it might have a buff or something negative about it later. Like you might have to keep taking uh,
That shot.
medications or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, the Radix
yeah.
or radiation. Drink Nuka
Uh,
Cola.
Cool. Starfield Shattered Space. PU called this out as a possibility, and it happened. And I got to be honest, I fucking love this trailer. This trailer is a thriller. Like they made this a lot more darker than I thought they were going to.
Hmm.
Um, it looks pretty neat. And then they also announced a bunch of stuff that is available right now. Uh,
Yeah, some stuff dropping tonight. Yeah.
yeah, new bounties, new weapons and clothing, as well as the creator kit is available, so you can create new stuff to be added. World of Warcraft. They also have a new update. The War Within was announced.
Bro, the cinematics for World of Warcraft be looking so sweet, and then
Oh
you got the
man.
top down, just go
It's
to a
like
hack
fucking
and slash.
yeah. It was like we were talking about like with Final Fantasy. Like you got the
Yeah,
4K trailers and shit, but the
Mhm.
fucking gameplay is pixels.
Like, bro, what is
man.
this?
Like each game has a fan base. Come on, man. I know y'all had to be pissed, or
Yeah,
they already know what to expect. But me, I'd be like, "Ooh, we." Then come in there and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
yeah.
I know
That
y'all
Right.
was
do.
that was the Xbox Game Showcase. It was
Okay,
fun. It was cool. Check those trailers out.
I will.
But yeah, guys. So that's out of the way. Let's get talking about these movies. Now
Yeah, yeah.
we've been doing this stuff because of the summer. News is pretty light in the summer. Not a lot of stuff going on. Like we said, Team USA beat Pakistan in cricket. But also, so yeah, we're gonna be doing like these little kind of. They're not like too overhaul in depth or anything, but we're gonna be doing these little kind of reviews of these movies that we loved from days gone by. James, you had the first one with Friday.
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 Excellent movie. Perfectly written. Good comedy. Good comedy. I'm about to try to sound like I'm just so fancy with the shit, but I'm not. But Friday is a movie, bro, that you can watch like 15 times and you will always hear something different in the background or peep something
Oh yeah,
new.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how long it took me to realize when Ezel was in the store, needed my neck, my back,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he left.
My neck and my back.
Yeah, bro, I say that line to this day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But I didn't realize the reason why Ezel bolted to the left is because Smokey car backfired, and he thought it was a
yeah,
gunshot. Yeah.
yeah.
I always look like, bro, he got a beard. Why is he running so fast?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it took me a little second to realize it backfired, and that's why he ran off.
yeah.
But yeah, solid movie, bro. Nia Long in there. She was the baddest
Oh
woman
yeah.
in the 90s
S-
forever, bro.
some would say still.
Still,
She's
yeah,
still bad as hell. If we're being
I'm
completely
not gonna
honest.
lie to you. She still got it. She still got it.
Mhm.
I'm
And Miss
always
Parker.
Miss Parker.
Yeah, fucking yeah,
Dog,
yeah, fucking Bernie Mac. Yeah,
man, there's
yeah,
so many good roles on there,
yeah.
bro.
That is like it doesn't get enough credit for being just an awesome chill summer movie, like
Hmm.
it's nothing crazy, like it's literally a guy fighting the neighborhood bully. That's the big climax. That's it.
Yeah.
And like he's going through a regular day. He just got fucking fired and slice of life. Like it's a simple thing, but it's so fucking good. It's quotable. It's got so many good fucking people in there that have stood the test of time.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a perfect summer movie.
And that budget had to have been cheap as hell because they're literally on a corner block. You
Yeah.
literally just go
Yeah.
from back street to back to your
I
house,
think
back to your house, go to a store, back to your house, back across the street.
Mhm.
I think everybody got paid $500.
Yeah, there was not a big budget to pay
Yeah.
everybody.
And it blew up. And I think there was $500 flat. Like, it wasn't royalties, it wasn't nothing else. And that's why people was trying to renegotiate their contracts after it blew up so heavy.
For the second
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes
I do
sense.
remember I do remember seeing a story. I think it was Jonah Hill. He had done a movie with Ice Cube, that 21, 22 Jump Street movies.
Yeah.
Was it those movies? I think so.
Yep. Yep.
And anyways, he was talking about the first time he saw Ice Cube. It was on a plane, and he was gonna go by and talk to him and say like, "Yo, I love your movies, I love your music." And he was laughing watching a movie, and he was like, "Oh, I wonder what kind of movie makes Ice Cube laugh." And Ice Cube was watching Friday, like he was watching his own movie that he wrote and made all over again.
Mm-hmm.
This is what makes me laugh. I make me laugh.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a
you
dope.
said Smokey wasn't shit, and the whole premise of him was literally being the bad influence the whole
Yeah,
Yes,
time.
bro. Terrible friend.
yeah,
For him to say, like what Big Worm say, like have my money or no, where my money at? And he was like, well, let me tell you the story. Me and
yeah,
Craig
yeah.
was getting high, and I was like, bro, why would you say him? And he was like, yeah, if you and him don't
I
have
know
my
you ain't
money or
getting
my
high on
drug,
my shit, Smokey.
for real though, bro. And I'm like, you a snitch, bro. And then he
Yeah,
really told the truth, bro. I smoked a half a blunt with you. But it did look like they were smoking like hella blunts, though.
yeah, yeah.
Or little joints. But that's something you don't put your man's in on, bro. He
Mm-hmm.
he uh he broke in the house and got Felicia ass beat.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
You know what I'm saying? He was fucking with Big Worm. That's what got him fucked up. You know when you really think about it, bro? Smokey is a crackhead. You know? Because remember he was on that shit twitching.
Yeah.
He was a sherm head. And
PCP, Angel Dust.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And he just wasn't all the way there, bro. He just wasn't all the way there.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell where he
Cool
got his
guy.
energy from. Shit.
Yeah. He got him shot at.
I wish we got a little resolution of like even like a throwaway line in the second movie, like what happened to Smokey? Because everyone wanted to see Smokey in the second one too.
Yeah.
But understandably, he didn't want to do that character anymore. We get it.
Changed his life.
Yeah, but like I wish they would have been like, oh yeah, Smokey's still on the same block or whatever, something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like let me ask you guys, like what's your favorite scene or like quotable line from Friday?
Mine is my neck, my back.
That's really it.
Hands down, my one. And at 33 years old right now, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
My neck and my back. Like I say that shit when I wake up.
Right.
I say it's the one that was funny was he had to shit. His mama wouldn't open the door. He shit it behind the house.
Yeah.
And then that motherfucking instigating ass motherfucking homeless man. He's like, get
He
the
says,
fuck out of here, bro. Oh, you taking a shit?
Smokey, are you taking a shit?
Bro, I would have. First of all, why you didn't shit in your backyard?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I don't care how open my fence is. My block don't know I'm shitting right now. I don't know who's over there. You feel me? I don't give a damn about them. But y'all don't see this.
And then how old dude ran back to the car. He's like, y'all gonna help me get my chain?
Yeah.
Red?
Yeah, that's my favorite scene.
Yeah. How the fuck you gonna cry in the car?
Yeah.
Dog, the dad was a fucking hoe,
He
bro.
gonna cry in the car.
When he had,
you want some old man?
Got hit?
No.
Yeah. Why you were messing with these good folks?
He switched teams so fast, bro.
He's like, why did I fucking agree to drive you?
He got out like he was some business, and he was like, "Oh shit, you bigger than I thought you were."
Yeah,
you could lift this whole car if you wanted to.
For real. But yeah,
but I feel like you can't be the neighborhood bully after you seen Craig beat his ass. Albeit he hit him with bricks and shit. But if you seen him go down once, everybody should be like, all right, well, let me just get a couple bricks and a pipe or some shit. Double team his ass.
You gotta think about it though, bro. Debo was willing to kill people.
Oh yeah, he had a big ass hunter knife. Yeah.
He was willing to kill people, and I think a lot of people wasn't on that mentality. You're a big guy by yourself, so if you catch me lacking at any given point, I might die. So I think that's what kept him at bay. But the crazy part, bro, he was a fighter. Motherfucking Big Worm was a shooter. He had hitters on deck.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't know what block they was on though, but he had the shooters on deck. So I would have been looking like, bro, you're just a puncher.
Yeah.
He's the real killer, bro. I'm gonna stay.
Bro, the shit that pissed me off is that they came down and shot the AK, and then the parents coming out like, "Oh, what happened, motherfucker? What you mean? What happened?"
you heard these gunshots?
Yeah,
no, you heard all that shit. They just coming out like, "Oh, hey, y'all seen Craig?" Motherfucker, you just heard a whole war out here. You want to ask what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
It did take me a minute until I got a little bit older and I realized like they was in Crip territory. You know what I'm saying? Folk territory with all the black flags and the blue flags. I was like, damn, I didn't peep that. It's just a little subtle thing that I realized. Then I remembered, what's his name? Ice Cube did grow up in that type of neighborhood. You feel me?
Yeah.
He be Crip walking and all that type of stuff, but he do say, I'm not a part of that. I'm a neighborhood guy, not a gang guy. You know what I'm saying? I just was around that type of shit. But yeah. Megan Good was in that. She was young, but we like what she grew up into,
Who knew Miss Parker was easy to bust down though? All you had to do was show her ass and some attention, and it was a wrap.
Because she had a little man. You feel me? When he ain't...
That shit is so funny.
When he not doing what he needs to do at home, anybody can bust that down. And that's the bad part about relationships. We're not going to get on that, though. You know what I'm saying? That's for the other podcasts. But they do say when she's not pleased at home, she will venture. Or he. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah.
she was most definitely her big one. She wanted anybody to come tap that little motherfucker. Yeah. What
She knew
about what was your favorite part?
she knew what she was doing.
She know what she doing with them little ass shorts.
Yeah.
Never quotable.
No, I said my favorite part is the chain and the bike scene. Like those are
Okay,
those are
yeah,
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
good. Probably like runner up would be the interactions with Craig and his dad, like in the kitchen. How come every time
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen?
You in the kitchen.
Yeah.
In the
Smacking on them
goddamn
grapes hard as
refrigerator.
hell. Had my ass
Eating
bought
up
some
the
grapes. I was like, damn, them shits
goddamn
look good as
food.
hell.
Yeah, because he was
Man.
like after fucking
Yeah.
grapes. Look at his fingers after grapes.
What seasoning is on them motherfuckers?
Bro.
Duh. Solid,
Yeah.
bro.
And then the
He
mama over here
acted
making
his
a
part
full
good.
course meal just for breakfast.
Right. Yeah.
Bro, all the sides, all the toppings, everything, and then said, go get the cereal over there,
Yeah.
son.
Somehow no leftovers for anybody else.
You feel
I
me?
mean, she
You
got a
cook
big back
Sunday
for a reason.
dinner.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Oh,
So with Friday, let's make a scale, like 1 out of 5. 5
okay.
being phenomenal, one of the best movies ever. 1 being absolute dog shit. Never watching this again. Why did you recommend this, James? What would you rate this? 1 out of 5.
Off
Mm.
nostalgia alone, I say it's 4 or 5.
You
But
can you can do 0.5s. You can do points too.
I say
Yeah.
4.5. But if we talking about the actual acting, it was pretty. You could tell it was low budget. I just
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I ain't gonna hark on it that bad. It's not one of them fleshed out ass movies. It's like, oh yeah, this is a masterpiece. It's literally what you said it is. A low budget $500
Yeah.
all across
That's not
10
insulting.
people.
Like personally,
It's
I
just
would give this.
realistically.
Yeah, like my expertise in film, I'm giving this a 3. But off nostalgia's sake, because I remember watching this when I was fucking 8, 9 years old, I'm gonna
Mhm.
give this a 4. Like it goes up a whole point because of that. Like I love this
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
I this is one that you can. We were talking about this before. Like movies that happen to be on TV when you're walking by. Friday is one that, oh, let me sit down and watch this. Like
Yes.
that's one
I'm
of
gonna
those type
watch
of
that every
movies.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's a 3, but because of nostalgia, it bumps it up to a 4.
Okay. I give it a solid 4.3, 4.5 range. You know what I'm saying? I can't give it best movie of all time because, like y'all said, acting. But in its realm of comedy movies, you got to think about what's the movie? School Dance and them type of. They are extremely fucking corny, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
To me, this was not a corny comedy movie.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it had a lot of comedic people in there, just like the other movies do. But those are, I don't know what the fuck they did with movies, bro. Like this and Don't Drink, Menace to Society, whatever, the Orange Juice one, I forgot. Solid movie to me, even though it's a playoff, a
Yeah,
spinoff
it's
type
not
shit.
like try hard, try to make the shit funny. It's just naturally funny.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why it's in that upper numbers. I'm giving a 4.5 solid because
Okay.
compared against the other ones, it's God's here.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Like I was not upset to watch this one again. It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Good recommendation, James.
Thank you.
And the movie that I recommended from last week is Heat,
Dun, dun,
guys.
dun. Oh
Yeah.
damn.
The hold on. Yeah. Heat and Friday, both 1995. Michael
Ooh.
Mann directed it. This has every big star in the 90s in this movie.
Yes, sir.
But like you both mentioned, it's long as hell. It's not
Bro,
a
I seen that shit. I turned it on. I said 2 hours 50 minutes. Oh, what the hell? He got us watching.
Yeah.
Well, hold
I
on.
was like,
So I know James had seen it before. Had you seen this before, P?
no, this is my first time.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
How you like it?
I'll put it like this. I fell asleep yesterday on it because I watched it
Okay.
late. I turned it on at 9. And I was like, there's no way I'm watching this shit to midnight. So
Mhm.
I watched like an hour of it and went to sleep, and then watched the rest of it today. But it was good for the part. All right, I put it like this. For what the movie was trying to portray, it was good. Like you felt the emotion of the characters. It didn't
Mhm.
feel like nothing was cheesy. It really felt like some motherfuckers out here trying to make it the only way they know how, robbing these fucking banks. You got the
Mhm.
mastermind, you got the motherfuckers who don't give a fuck, and you got the motherfucker who's like the tech guy. So
Right.
kind of like Grand Theft Auto, where
Your
a
whole
lot of the
team.
premises from these movies are in today's games. And
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
so you can see, and then you got the try-hard cop who literally don't give a fuck about anything. It's him or you, and
It's
there
just
ain't
his
no in
job.
between.
Failing relationships everywhere,
He don't
left
give
and
a
right.
dog.
Yeah.
He was born to
For
be
the
a
case.
fucking cop.
Man.
Because I
But
would
if
have
you
gave
be
up a long
honest,
time
though-
ago. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be honest, though, I felt like in another lifetime they could have been cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I said. That sit down. Yeah,
Yeah, the
see,
scene-
you
the
know
scene in the
he was
coffee
hurt
shop.
when he had to shoot him.
Yeah, bro, that's why he held his hand at the end, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, I like this cat and mouse. You actually a cool motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to end like this.
We are literally the same person.
Yes.
Like we are literally like homies.
I'm on this side of the law. You on that side of the law. But we
Right.
are the same fucking people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
It's a
then it
goodie.
pissed me off because you like, dog, why the fuck? Just get the fuck away.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
just
yeah.
keep driving,
that.
bitch.
I love that
Yeah.
he had the same thoughts I had 20 years ago.
Oh, like,
Man.
come on, dude! Like, what the fuck? You could tell it's eating at him. He driving. Yeah, we're home free.
He's like, oh, you said Wayne Grow? You said Wayne Grow. I'm gonna gotta make a stop real quick.
Hey, that let you know he was about his business. He was like, oh, you gonna snitch on me, homeboy? Oh, you ain't coming
But
for me no more.
I'm pretty sure he was gonna go to a non-extradited country.
Yeah.
So they wasn't gonna catch him. He could have just lived the rest of his life out there. It wasn't like he was super young and about to live another 50 years. Boy was already in his 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
looked
looked
at it.
he
I was like, damn, in 1995, these boys had to be young. They was all still 50 something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, but he stood on that shit though.
And
But
he was the smart man. He said, hey, bro, this bank heist ain't working. Just pack your losses. You got a good family at home. Just keep doing your real estate. Get the fuck on. Hey, man, I'm here for the thrill. And that's why your dumb ass died first, motherfucker.
Yeah. You see his wife do that thing on a pole? She was like,
oh, yeah. The signal to get out of there.
I was going to say, damn, don't do him dirty, bro.
Yeah,
this motherfucker got broke ass clavicle for your ass.
Yeah,
his name is James. Did it is whatever his name. And this is registered to him. All right, let him go. I was like, thank you.
Yeah, he the only one that really got away with all the money.
Yeah. There's a sequel book. It's called Heat 2. And it centers around Chris and what he did literally the day after. So like he lays low for a while. He's recovering from getting shot. And then John Voight's character, Nate, the guy with the ponytail that was kind of helping them out, he gives him like a fake identity and he tries to flee to Mexico. And that's basically what Heat 2 starts out as. So there is a sequel book if you want to read more. But yeah, it's written just like the movie. Like it's good. But
okay.
Yeah, like I fucking
why they didn't do that?
I fucking love Heat. I fucking love his Heat so fucking much.
Heat is amazing. Bro, that fucking shootout scene.
That scene where the shootout scene where Val Kilmer is shooting and then like he's reloading with one hand. They actually took that clip and they were using it as training footage for the FBI because
remember I told you that, P?
They were like, this is how you were supposed to do this shit. Like it's in a high tense situation, you gotta just follow the motion like that. Like these guys are on their shit with the shooting scenes. It's probably one of the best shootout scenes in movie history. Like it's so fucking dope.
Now, I do got some cons though. Okay.
Oh yeah. It's not perfect. It hasn't aged perfectly. Yeah.
Why the fuck was they shooting shotguns like sniper rifles?
I was like, bro, these motherfuckers have some iron balls in these goddamn shotguns. What the fuck are you doing? You about to hit all civilians at this point. Bro. Everybody getting peppered.
They was, and these are New York City blocks, bro.
Yeah, they're not slugs. Like we know they're not fucking.
And then
slugs.
what the fuck you shooting? It's 3 people in the middle. You got about 12 fucking cops on this side. You got the 4 people chasing them. You tell them you ain't hitting none of these motherfuckers. They're in the open.
Yeah.
You are behind cover. There's the dude that got shot in the clavicle. He's literally open. Yeah. Shoot at him. Calm your ass down. You take a breath. You knock him out.
Yes, bro. He was behind this. And the cop was behind him. And he's still doing this. There was nothing behind him.
Dog, they wasn't even shooting that way. Until he turned back and then you get hit.
Yeah. I was like, dog.
Okay, I will fight that with what they basically show in the movie. Okay. With These guys are hard seasoned professionals at this shit. This is nothing to them. That's why they're never fucking shocked, surprised. Even when they're getting attacked by the whole fucking police force, they're still fucking cool. The cops are not used to this shit.
Yes, all the cops was new.
Yeah,
You could tell they was like this.
the only ones that knows what the fuck is going on is Al Pacino and his crew, and all the other cops are like, just start shooting at something, you know. So that's the only thing.
Their own people.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can be like, okay, well, it would be like that because cops don't train for this shit. Like,
that's true.
As much as they all want to act like they do, they don't know how to act in a situation like this. You know,
they don't know how to act with me.
Exactly.
I get pulled over twice a week now. God damn, I need to sue somebody for harassment or something. But what else happened? That's two different things, sir.
This is how I'm stopping these police out here.
Smart man. Smart man.
No, but yeah, like I'm glad you did like it though, P. Like,
I could tell you it's a movie buff only because I seen as soon as the motherfucking title screen come on, I looked down and it just said 2 hours and 50 minutes. I was like, yeah, this is E. This is literally him to his blood core. Like, why the hell you got me at a casual looking at a 3 hour fucking movie? This ain't King Kong. This ain't Titanic.
No, but you enjoyed it though. It's a dope ass movie. It's fucking cool. Like you said, like there's so many things that would not exist if this movie and the scenes in it.
I mean,
like,
it makes sense though.
Like the Grand Theft Auto shit. You're absolutely right. Those missions would not exist if this movie didn't exist.
Well, they got the same book back, the same over everything.
Yeah, I was going to say the quality of this movie, or it just shows you where the quality of movies in general came about, because with today's movies, everybody got short attention spans. Ain't nobody about to sit for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So that lets you know that the budget, they just said make the whole movie fleshed out as good as you can.
They did that.
Just get the whole budget, do the movie how it's supposed to be, and whatever comes about it, that's what comes about. We ain't thinking about the future. We ain't thinking about part 2, part 3, part 4. Right. This is the movie. If it gets a good buzz, then we can do a part 2. But this is the best it's gonna get. Like quality.
Let's do it right.
Yeah, do it right the first time.
It's a full story. It's fully contained. There's no like, oh, I wonder what happened with so and so. It's like, no, it's pretty much everything's done.
Yeah, you get immersed in the world. You, like I said, you feel the emotions of the characters. Like they matter. Each person matter.
Yeah, like my one gripe, if I had one, the third act, the big climax, the shootout between Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. I hate that the dude goes down because like the bright lights. Like, come on.
Oh, so look, yes. To add on to that part, the bright lights showed his shadow, and he got caught like that, right?
Yeah.
My part is Al Pacino knew exactly where he was at every fucking time. And then, okay, rewind right back to the big shootout, right? He was chasing Robert De Niro in the parking lot. This boy was back downtown in front of the building in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yep.
Boy, Cardi
and then shot him in the back of the dog with a shotgun in his hand.
Yeah.
Running through there so fast.
Busy ass LA street. Yeah.
The fact that he pulled up and he knew where to fucking go.
Exactly where's
like
that?
He was like, oh yeah, look, why is this car just miraculously parked here? Oh, this nigga car.
Yeah.
Out of all the crowded people, you just pinpointed that fucking car. Out of all this fucking chaos, you saw that shit.
I could have seen if it was a little, oh, I see his, you know what, he looks familiar, stop them. And then they look and be like, he's getting too close, just shoot. I can see that. But you, like you said, they're seasoned professionals, so they wouldn't just shoot anyway. You feel me?
How the hell you just run up to the, where the fuck that was, a hotel? Yeah. And you just look to your right and you literally just fixated through all this shit. And you just see a random girl sitting in the car. How the fuck you know that's his girl?
Yeah.
You never saw her.
There's no Apple tag to justify how you know his movements. Yeah.
And when he was running away, hopping fences, going through, it was parts where, okay, when he was at the airport and it was a million fucking metal cases, right? He didn't even look through any of them. He just shot when he saw him, right? But at the last scene, when there was them 4 boxes, randomly he doing this. He like got back to his senses and let me check behind everything. Bro, I could have lost him at the million metal cases.
Yeah.
And I would have just watched him run that way and I would have sprinted back. Or, I ain't gonna lie to you, me, myself, that part where they hopped the fence and they had all them vines over it, shit.
The Homer Simpson gif. Yeah.
You feel me, bro? I'm in there. I'm in there. You're not about to
Shit.
know.
Or
All right.
even with the plane scene, I mean, this is the last little bit. Even
No,
at the
good.
plane scene, if you knew that bright ass lights is about to distract them,
He
why
didn't
would
see
you
it
run the
first.
fuck out? Why don't you just be on the fucking ground and crouch out around the corner and shoot his ass right there? Use the airplane noise to reposition yourself if you know that's what he gonna be looking at.
In real life, that's loud.
Yes, you can't hear none of that shit. You ain't hearing no
Yeah.
grass. You this
Yep.
damn smart to get this far. Reposition, bitch. Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those rare movies where you want the bad guy to win. Like
I really did.
I really thought he was
did.
gonna win. I was like,
Yeah.
man, god damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't even fight back.
Let's go around. Favorite movie or favorite moment of the film. Like, what do you guys got? Favorite scene, favorite dialogue. What's up?
Well, I think we already came to the conclusion it's that major fight scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I'm going off of that, I'm going to say the scene where they set up the cops to look stupid, where they show up in that lot and they're like,
Yeah.
well, they should be here, and then they're getting pictures of them looking dumb. Like to me,
they
that's
looking down on them type shit.
Yeah, all time reveal.
Yeah, we've been made, boys.
Dialogue for me is when they sat down and talked to each other.
At the coffee shop.
That's a
Yeah,
good one.
that was a
Yeah,
good
that was a
one
real
for me,
moment.
bro. Yeah, because like you said, a lot of movies now it don't have you emotionally attached and action. You feel me?
Right.
I know a lot of drama movies do try that shit, but a lot of time I be detached like a motherfucker. In this movie, I ain't gonna lie, I was invested in every fucking person. When the driver, getaway driver, when the wife said, "Come back home, I'm proud of you, bro," and then the next scene, I saw blood on a dash. I was like, "You bitch!"
Damn. Yeah. Yep.
A black woman saying she's proud of you, sir. Come home.
Yeah.
You feel me? Broke me, fucked me up a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like he held his composure when his wife was cheating on him.
Yeah.
Like, no, hey, you can keep this house. You ain't watching my fucking TV though. This is my fucking TV. Okay, well, I seen him come in like, yeah, food's ready, and then he looked. I was like, ooh, you about to die, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, oh well, shit, fuck it. Hey, you can have this hoe, you can have this raggedy ass upscale house, but you can't watch my fucking TV. I was like, damn. You gonna be listening to this hoe the whole time. You gonna see why I don't give a fuck. Why I'm always out.
Yep.
All right. So let's wrap this up. Go around 1 out of 5. What are you giving this one?
I mean, since that's my first time watching it, I say a 4. It's not the best shit I ever seen in my life, but like you said, it's been 1995. But it do stand the test of time, though. I can't say that. It's not like I watched it and it's like, damn, this shit is outdated. No, I watched it and you can see Ocean 11 or what's that, Ocean 7? That shit got...
It's all the same series, yeah.
Yeah, so all the Ocean series, you can see it stem from that. Or then all the video games. Like basically bank robber movie stemmed from this.
For sure.
But I was going to have a question. Like, why the fuck did they... I don't know if I missed it or zoned out, but why the fuck they did all this special shit to get in the back of the bank? Why the fuck they just do a regular ass bank robbery after all that? Like, you remember how he was drilling in the wall and then they said, no, we walk? Like, why didn't they just do that shit again?
Oh, I don't know why they didn't do that.
Like, and then you just gonna come in and do a regular ass bank robbery after you is all tactical and all this shit in the beginning of the film.
Yeah, that one was originally for the one where they backed out of. I think they were stealing minerals like gold and shit. Pretty sure is what it was. And then they heard them in the truck, and then they're like,
yeah, I remember when you sat down, but I was like, how are you all tactical trying to get this shit undisclosed, and then you just turn around and then you just do a regular ass bank robbery? Now your man's fucked up.
Yeah,
both of them.
I honestly think the reason why was because everyone realized that if the window for them to do it was coming down, like they had to move on it and scatter immediately. And that's why Robert De Niro was like, we should probably call this and not do this. And then everyone was so hype on it. And he's like, well, fuck, all right, this is not going to be clean, but we can pull this off if everyone does their shit. And it falls apart. Like, had Al Pacino not been there and his crew not been there, they get away with it.
They got there so fucking fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a 4.
How did they know? Did I miss that
They
part?
called out. Somebody must have hit the secret alarm or some shit because they got there fast as hell.
Or is that the part where T got interrogated? Remember the other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said something. Oh yeah, he did. He said the CI had some. He called him phone. He said, "Yeah, your CI had a report on some street," and they'll say, "Oh," then they start rushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna give it a
4 from P.
I'm gonna give it a 4.7 because the lighting was really good. The sound was really good.
Yeah.
Like bullets, man, guns. It just was really good. You feel me? For that time, I'm putting it in the era. I'm not thinking about outside of it. You feel me? For my first initial, like that would have been a great movie back then. And then if I want to take it out of that era, like you said, it stemmed a lot of stuff to start off. You feel me? The Grand Theft Autos, the Oceans,
Payday.
the
Shit.
Payday.
Yeah.
Anything heist related, bro, was good. You feel me? So I did like it for that. So I'm gonna give it a 4.7 out of 5 type shit. And then there's heavy hitting actors. Like I think everybody back in the day was a little not on that
Everybody
level
was in
yet.
shape back then too. Everybody was slim as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, they back in that day, almost every person in that movie is a bigger person now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely blew up.
Mm-hmm.
This gets a 5 from me. This is
Of
a
course.
Hollywood classic. Like this, like you guys all mentioned, there's so many things that would not exist if a few scenes of this movie did not exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one, it holds up. 1995. What is that? 28 years later, 29 years later. It holds up. The actors are phenomenal. Like there's no scene in here. Like it is a 2 hour and 50-minute movie. There's no scene in there that you're like, ooh, they could have cut that and it would have been better or fine. Like no, all those scenes were needed. Like you needed to get the personal attachment to the characters and the different conflict that they were all going through. These aren't all perfect bad guys and perfect good guys. Al Pacino's got shit going on with his wife and stepdaughter. Robert De Niro wants to get the fuck out of the game and start a new life. Val Kilmer's got gambling problems. What was the dude? Wayne Grode can't stop raping and killing people. Like they're all not good people.
16-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck me up.
But like they're all going through their personal conflict as well as trying to keep it together to do the main jobs and shit. So like there's a little more personal attachment that you don't really see too much in movies nowadays. Like if there is another heist movie. So yeah, that's why it's a 5 for me. This movie's excellent. Yeah.
What about Reservoir Dogs?
Reservoir Dogs?
It was like Mr. Blue, Mr. Pink, Mr. White.
That's good too. I mean, again, like it's not really the same scale. It's definitely a more contained.
For sure not.
It's shot in the same scene the entire movie, well, except for one shootout scene on the street and the dining scene in the beginning. I would probably say, like, if you want to watch that and we can grade it, I won't give my grading now, but it's a good movie. But I wouldn't put it up there with Heat. Like Heat's like a different scale.
I just know it was like a heist movie. That's kind of sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is okay? This would be P now. What is your film for the next week? Or are you gonna tell us later?
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Which one?
Well, they all long as hell, so we'll start with one.
Okay.
It was originally supposed to be one movie.
All of them?
Yeah. Kill Bill 1 and 2. It was supposed to be one movie.
I was gonna say Charlie's Angels, but I was like, but no, Kill Bill.
All right, yeah, Kill Bill next week. We'll talk about it. But we are good on time, guys. This has been Off the Top with Eric Pearson Red. I'm your host, Eric, and joining me tonight was
your boy P
and your boy Red.
All right, guys, we will catch you next week. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Heat, gang, gang.
Yeah.
She's got a fat ass.